story is the ocean's story, and it is one we all share.
Welcome to SeaWorld's Orca Encounter. My name is Candace, and I'm so honored to introduce you to this intriguing and majestic animal. There's nothing like seeing a killer whale up close and getting to learn about them and their natural behaviors. We hope this Orca Encounter will help you better understand these magnificent creatures and all that they represent.
While they are found in every ocean, orcas living off the coast of Iceland are quite different than those near Costa Rica. In fact, there are at least 10 types or ecotypes of killer whales. An ecotype describes the differences between killer whales' size, physical form, prey, social structure, and habitat. As you can see, the differences are subtle, but noticeable when compared side by side. Orcas are adapted perfectly to their environments. And even the whale's black and white coloration has a purpose. It camouflages the outline of their bodies in the water, making it easier for them to surprise and catch their prey. When viewed from above, the black of the whale blends in with the dark depths of the ocean. When viewed from below, the orca's white bellies match the brighter surface of the water, blending with the light above, giving them the perfect camouflage.
And our oldest whale named Orca, she's 54 years old. She's going to help me show you guys some of their physical characteristics.
54? That's only a year younger.
The blowhole is perfectly designed for getting a quick breath at the surface. Even the location of her eyes works to her advantage. It looks like her eyes are located in that white patch, but that's just a visual distraction. Her eyes are actually located in the black area, just in front of the white patch, camouflage from thrashing prey. The fin on top of the whale is called the dorsal fin, and it keeps them stable while they swim, and it also helps regulate their body temperature.
Yeah, I know. I knew that. I was so bad at it,
The flippers on either side of the body are called pectoral flippers, which are mainly used for steering and stopping. Pectoral flippers have 5 bony discs inside them, just like the human hand.
Those fishies gonna get it.
The lobes on either side of the tail are called flukes. The tail flukes are the killer whale's engine, propelling them close to speeds of up to 30 miles per hour, just as fast as our speedboats. And they use the most power and generate the most energy when they're propelling their nearly 10,000-pound bodies out of the water.
Killer whales are highly social animals with a well-defined social structure. An orcapod is always led by a female. Though just half the size of her male counterpart, she is in charge. It's all about attitude, not size. Because they live and work as a group, orcas need to communicate with sounds and body language. Orcas use clicks for echolocation or navigation. Whistles to socialize in the pod. And calls for group coordination and hunting. Vocal development studies here at SeaWorld show that early on, calves learn vocalization from their mothers. But as they grow, they learn from others close to them as well. This is a bottlenose dolphin call that Shuka learned and even taught other killer whales here at SeaWorld. In fact, orcas are the largest members of the dolphin family. Whales here and in the wild use vocalization to communicate all the time.
Like all animals, killer whales use body language as a part of their communication. They use peck slaps to show dominance or to get noticed. For example, a mother may use a peck slap to get her calf's attention. But if they really want to be heard, they breach. Spot hopping is another way for killer whales to coordinate and get a better view of their surroundings when they hunt. Fluke slaps are another form of communication that killer whales use in the wild. Communicators, so it's no surprise they're the top of the ocean food chain.
Killer whales work together to rear their young, protect their pod, and most importantly, pursue and catch their prey. Every day they cooperate to survive in the wild oceans of the world. The orca's hunting techniques are as varied as the whales themselves. Norwegian killer whales will circle herring, herding them together. The whales use sounds to coordinate with each other and to disorient the herring. With the fish confused and contained, the whales stun them with their powerful tail flukes, making for an easy meal.
Watch as two of our whales display the same behavior and movement right here in front of you. Antarctic orcas will actually create waves washing over floating ice, knocking seals right into the water. Auquatic is demonstrating a similar behavior, demonstrating one of the complex and impressive hunting abilities that killer whales have developed around the world. Now you just saw these waves crashing right here in front of you, but you can't really imagine the amount of water displaced until you have experienced it firsthand. Luckily, Matthew and Chase have volunteered for the power of the killer whale tail flukes. Come on down, fellas, and take a seat on your ice float. Face the audience. Looks like you guys already got wet from some of the other behaviors the killer whales were doing. You guys ready? Yeah? You want to be surprised, or you want me to tell you when it's going to happen? Okay. So it's going to be Auquatic. Auquatic weighs in at over 7,500 pounds, so he can create quite a wave. But he's on his way. He just passed you guys. Using the wave below the lane. Here it comes! How was it? Was that cool? Was it cold? Yeah, it was cold. 55-degree water, guys. Great job, you guys. And great job, Auquatic. Come on, guys. You can head up here and try to track a little. Now, because they're found in all parts of the ocean, it's no surprise that killer whales eat all types of prey, including other whales. The blue whale on the screen, that is the largest animal on Earth. It's 5 times larger and 50 times heavier than our killer whales. So how does whale Porky size eat a whale that size in the wild? Well, it's possible because killer whales are the ultimate team players.
In this example, we see the larger male orcas surround a sperm whale, forming a perimeter, while the females continue to drive the whale forward until it reaches exhaustion. The calves then move in to join the adults in the group. Whatever their prey, killer whales always cooperate and hunt together, making them a highly successful predator.
Porpoising is when a whale swims fast at the surface, breaking out of the water briefly. You'll see them do this when catching a ride in the wake of a boat or when surfing in a wave. We often see our whales display the same behavior, just the same as whales in British Columbia. You'll even see whales imitating each other in the wild. We see it here at SeaWorld all the time. The whales are always mimicking and learning from each other. Playful behavior has a purpose, and many of the behaviors you have seen today is a way for killer whales to stun their fish. And hopefully today, our killer whales are stunning all of you. interact with our whales all day, every day, which allows us to build a shared trust relationship and provide optimal healthcare, research, and quality of life. All 10 of our whales, they participate in their own health and well-being. Now we train our whales to roll over with their bellies to the sky and present their tail flukes to us. They have several veins in that area, and that's a place our veterinarians can draw blood to check our whales' overall health.
Look, you can see right down there, up there. Can I pat them on the tail?
They'll even slide up on a scale, as you can see Orca doing in that video. We weigh all 10 of our whales once a week to make sure our smaller whales are growing properly and to make sure our bigger whales are staying healthy. They'll even provide a breath sample from their blowholes. All these behaviors are made possible because of the shared trust relationship built day after day here at SeaWorld. Everyone, it's my privilege to introduce you to our second largest whale, and he's our second largest male. His name is Keat. Now, Keat is 26 years old. He has a playful personality, and he loves getting ice trees. Now, Keat has participated in research projects that have helped his wild killer whale counterparts. We challenge our whales each and every day to engage and stimulate their minds. Diet, exercise, and of course play keep our orcas in great shape.
The whales here at SeaWorld have helped killer whales in the wild by participating in many research studies. One ongoing study monitors the whale's heart rate and breathing to understand how marine noise pollution from ship engines and other sources affect wild populations. In another study, scientists from NOAA, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, took measurements of the killer whales living here, including pregnant whales. By comparing these measurements with drone footage of killer whales in the wild, scientists are able to monitor the wild population's nutritional and reproductive states. Other research has been done here at SeaWorld on the mother whale's milk composition. This research will help create an effective model to understand how toxins in the ocean impact wild killer whales and their milk supply. What we learn from the whales in our care every day is actively helping whales in the wild survive. And just by being here today, you've supported our rescue, research, and conservation efforts all around the world. If we work together, like the killer whale, we can protect the future of the Orcinus orca and this beautiful planet that we all share.
Here at SeaWorld.